Hey there, it's Catherine from Moonstarlodge, your Indigenous elder from Central Ontario. I've been dealing with cartomancy since 1974, and so I have this massive collection which I curate very carefully, and I am pleased to bring you an unusual reading this week, and let's go to the cards. So this is, if I didn't say, this is for the 11th to the 17th of July. And it's unicorns again. I'm on a unicorn rush. Unicorns are manifested in consciousness. So although they don't exist on the earth, kind of like dragons don't exist, we do have them going back in literature, even the Bible, to pre-Christian times. They are pan-cultural, trans-theological. They are beyond the beyond. So all cultures know what they are, and they are an archetype for connection to spirit. They are usually depicted as a horse with or without wings, but they have usually a spiral horn. And so the decks I'm using are the 6 unicorn decks that I have. This is the Paolo Barbieri unicorns, the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle, the Magic of Unicorns, the Oracle of the Unicorns, the Unicorn Tarot, and Diana Cooper's Unicorn Cards. Diana Cooper is the author of both of these decks. This is Suzanne Starr, illustrated by Liz Hilton. This is Cordelia Francesca Beraldo. I'm sorry if I've said that wrong. This is by Priestess Moon. And as I said, Paolo Barbieri. I have a few other Barbieri decks, and I have to say in the past I've been disappointed with them. I wasn't going to buy this when I saw it because of my experience, and then I saw another reader bring this out, and this time he's hit the ball out of the park, as they say. So I have used these 4 decks in the weekly videos on Instagram, and I've added these 2 for the weekly reading. So I'm going to get rid of the boxes, having now messed up my cards. This one is a hoot. If you can get this one, it's a riot. It's really good, well done, and a great deal of humor, but it's sparkly. It's sparkly spirit. All right, so here are the 7 Unicorn Tarot cards, and here are 5 clarifying cards. This one represents the dotems, the animal dotems, and the fae. This one represents the shaman. This one represents angels and spirit guides. This one represents ancestors. And the Voynich one is just the wild spirit of the unicorn manifest. That's just all I can give you with that one. So down to these tarot cards, we have the 8 of Cups, which showed up on the weekend reading. So you have intuited and emotionally made a decision that you are loved enough to change direction. You're taking on a new adventure. You're competent in this new adventure emotionally, and you are supported. This brings about an interesting phenomenon here. The 3 of Swords is usually depicted as heartbreak, but all the 3s are represented across the deck numerologically as creativity. This is where what I call the difficult conversation, where things have come to a point where you must have a difficult conversation and co-create some kind of resolution or decision to abandon. but you're creatively resolving a difficult situation. Now, it may be that the significator card here is suggesting the new direction causes the abandonment of a relationship, but it could be not just a relationship between a couple. It could be the dissolution of a business. It could be and that's stressful. It could be all kinds of things that need that difficult conversation. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So in the mind of the querent here, this could go any way. It could be a terrible failure to take this new direction and leave this relationship, whether it's a personal relationship or a business relationship or some other kind of relationship, community relationship. The Wheel of Fortune is not a good thing. Possibly here. It can go either way. So I think that's setting up a series of worries. And the worries include the loss of anything. We have everything. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles in reverse usually means the loss of security, the loss of money, the loss of home, especially when it's paired with a card like a death card or the Wheel of Fortune. That's specifically mentioned in reference materials. So it's whether it's going to actualize or not is something I'm wondering about here, because the Nine of Swords is incredible anxiety, terrible fears about this. It's an anxiety that needs to be worked through intellectually. And I see that it is worked through intellectually because the Eight of Pentacles is present. So you're getting back on track with the new direction that's been chosen. And this is a card of skills. So your skills are present. You are accomplished at what you're doing. And so your fears don't need to play into what's going to happen. It's going to work out for you. You start with an 8 and you end with an 8, so it comes to balance. Now, what are the clarifiers here? Well, this card representing the dotems is not a fairy, it's magic. So there's magic afoot here. There is an opportunity, and magic is alchemical. It means you have an input into how the magic is laid upon this to turn something that's extraordinarily stressful into something that's going to work out. Gentleness is called for here. Gentleness as well as magic. And this card says, be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. So even if you have to separate from people and break down relationships or break up a corporation or whatever it is you're doing, break up a home, be gentle. Be gentle with yourself and be gentle with those whom you may have to separate from. This unicorn card is about Archangel Raphael. Healing and abundance is coming to you. So I have a strong relationship with angels, always have had since childhood. They were the first kinds of spirits I ever saw, and I'm glad it was that way, because if I had experienced other kinds of entities, I would not have gone down this path. But Archangel Raphael is very much about healing, and he's an archangel. Well, I say he, but they have no gender. But we refer to him that way. Raphael is about healing, and so healing is coming to this situation, and that's what you need to know. You need not fear the loss of everything. I mean, these are losses outside of control. These kinds of losses aren't because you've gone gambling at Casino Rama. This is about, the kinds of tornadic activity that we get here in Ontario, where the tornado blows the house down or the government decides to expropriate your land for a highway and you have no control. This is the kind of thing that Archangel Raphael is bringing healing to. The new opportunities card is what exactly you're creating here. New opportunities. So declutter your life and glimpse a magical doorway. Well, the magic has been referred to here. So don't hold your head in your arms. Look up and look at the new opportunity. The new opportunity is going to be supported by the fact that you have the skills and capacity to deal with it. Now this card is the Rainforest card, and it's the good luck card in this particular oracle. So you are getting good luck. So Wheel of Fortune is about luck. So it's saying that you need not fear the dark side or the negative side of luck, that in fact you are being gifted good luck. So again, these cards are balanced out. These cards are balancing this reading. Magic, gentleness, you've got the support of the angels and archangels. The shamans support this. The totems support this. So, you know, you can flip the camera, Brian. It's perfectly fine to make a unicorn a totem. It's a spirit being. So we've manifested them long before this generation of people. Bring that energy in. I have 4 that have shown up to me over the years. 2 of them I have names for, and I actually had to put them in a note on my phone just to keep track of them, and 2 remain unnamed. And that's fine. I don't connect with them very often, but when I do, it is quite magical. Good things are happening, particularly health-wise for me. And so I am called to pull a card for my friend Gina from Voynich, because she's, you know, an old hippie too. And what have we got? Love spell. Attract love. Attract a lover. Sorry, attract a lover. Gina, that's for you. All right. Okay, that's an interesting week. So we need to not get into our heads. We need to get out of our heads and be the manifester of the good kind of quality change that leads us in a new direction. So be well. Aho.